Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to talk about a project that goes by the name of Acet Finance. Now, you may not remember this, but I did make a video on it more than a year ago. It had a very unique concept when it comes to supply and demand because it initially started with a zero supply. That's how it started. And ever since then, the token has only been generated based on the demand of the users. So it's been a year, and I thought, why not take a look at it, where it's heading? Because recently, in the past few months, the price increased tenfolds. It did a 10x in the last few months. And seeing what's coming next and seeing the all-time high that it reached, I think very soon we will be witnessing another 10x to even 20x. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about their staking mechanism as well. I'll personally be demonstrating the whole process of staking in it, and we'll see how much profit that we can generate through it. So make sure that you watch till the end. I'll give you guys all the links. I'll be in the description. So make sure that you get those from there. And as always, it's not going to be an investment or a financial advice. So always do your own investigation and research. Now, let's get right into the video. So this is the official website. It looks a bit changed. Well, it should. It's been a year, so we can obviously expect some changes to happen. Now we have a bunch of information right here, but before talking about it, I do want to lay out the definitions, the basics of what it means to have a zero initial supply and why I think it's very unique. What was the reason behind making a video in the first place and making a second one? So like I said before, it started with an initial supply of zero. What we have seen happening in cryptocurrencies is we have to balance the demand and the supply. If there's more demand, there should be more supply. And it should be okay because it's on an equilibrium. The problem happens when we have a low demand and a higher supply. That's when the inflation happens. That's when people lose their money. So what Acet did was they decided that the token will only be generated, the supply will only be increased when the users demand it to increase. And how they demand it is through liquidity provision. Now this is a concept where users lock their assets and they generate the Acet tokens. So the tokens can only be generated when a user demands to create the tokens. So it's entirely on the users to create the tokens. And if it goes out of equilibrium, if there's more supply than the assets that are backing them, they have the option for burning to bring it back to an equilibrium. So this is, like you can see, is a very unique concept, and it definitely is getting traction. Seeing how the market is progressing, Bitcoin is very soon to touch $100,000. Everyone has their eyes on it, and when that happens, analysts are suggesting that it is going to kick off the altcoin season. Already we can see that the major altcoins are receiving huge gains. They're experiencing price increase already, even though the altcoin season supposedly has not started yet. But when it does, when the proper altcoin season starts, this is going to take off. And this project has been here for a long time. So it is reputable, it is safe, it is secure. So we can put those questions out of the way and we can focus on what is the maximum that we can achieve through this. First of all, the price appreciation, I think, is going to be the major benefit that we can get from this. But other than that, other than just holding onto these tokens and waiting for the price increase, what other way do we have to experience more gains? One of the way is staking, which, like I said before, I'll personally be demonstrating in this video. So this is the official website. Let's just get the interface out of the way. We have all the statistics of how the project is performing, how it has performed in the past, and so forth. You can also take a look at the chart. Like I said before, about a few months ago, this was 0.0002. Now it is at 0.002. So we have experienced a 10x price increase in the last few months before the altcoin season starts. So you can just imagine what it'll be like when the season actually starts. You have the option to buy and sell right here. Again, all the links will be in the description, so you don't have to worry about that. Now this is where we're going to come to the Act Warriors. This basically is the staking that we have. Currently, there's about $1 million in this, with about 400,000 in the last 90 days. And it is increasing. You can see people are staking right here in front of us. This is from the blockchain, so we can verify it. It is completely transparent. We have people staking every day, every hour, and you can see the amount. We have 300 USDT, 300 USDT, then we also have 600 USDT. We actually have 3 different packages or tiers that I'll show you guys in a bit. So I think without wasting any time, let's just jump into the staking part. So when you come down here, you'll see the Act Warrior. What you're going to do is you're going to click on it, join the war, and it is going to take you to this page. Now in here, you are going to see 3 different packages, it says exclusive privileges for Act Warriors. So you can become a general, you can become a colonel, or you can become a marshal. The contract price is about $10. So if you go for 30 day, you are going to pay $300 with a reward percentage of 1%. But if you choose to go for 60 days, it's going to cost you $600, but the rewards are going to be 3%. And if you go for 90 days, you're going to put in $900. You become a martial warrior and you get 7% reward. But for demonstration, let's just go with the 30-day period because we're going to get the returns pretty quickly in this. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on it. Currently, I don't have my MetaMask connected. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on MetaMask. You're going to click on all these checkboxes and you're going to click on confirm. Then when you do that, you're going to see all these prompts. You're going to go through with them. You're going to accept them. And you can see that the status has changed from no MetaMask to connected. So the wallet is connected. And what you have to make sure is whichever package that you're going to choose from here, whether 300 USDT, 600 USDT, or 900 USDT, make sure that you have the USDT, the right amount in your MetaMask that you're connecting. So if you go for the 30-day period, I'm going to click on it. You click on join the war. Now again, it is going to open up these prompts. Now this is where you're going to set the cap to the right amount and you're going to go ahead with the transaction, which in my case is going to cost me about 300 USDT. But in your case, obviously it will depend on the package that you have chosen. So in my case, it is going to be about 300. I'm going to set the cap to about that. Click on next. And this is where you are going to approve it for the transaction to go through. So the whole process is pretty seamless. All you have to do here is just wait for the period to be over and you can get your rewards. Now, of course, when it comes to staking, we always have some set of rules on when you can unstake, what will happen if you unstake. So for that information, we have all of it in their white paper. So the important part here is the unstaking. So it says if token builders unstake when the contract terminates, token builders are not required to pay a penalty fee. But if the token builders wants to unstake before the actual contract termination date, there will be a penalty fee that will be applied in compliance with the terms and conditions of the smart contract, which you and me, we all acknowledge to, and we consented before staking. Now this fee will be delivered to the Acet deployer's wallet address, and the total reward, which is the rest of the Acet tokens from the staking, they will be sent to the token builder's wallet address that is used for staking. If you talk about harvesting the Acet token, users can harvest the reward at any time in accordance with the terms and conditions that we approved. We also have burning. So if a user unstaked before the contract termination date, the prepared reward earned at the rate of its block time, they will be automatically burned via smart contract in order to control the inflation rate of the Acet token. And that's about all we need to know about staking. You can see that the whole process is pretty seamless. There's nothing complicated in it. And we can generate decent rewards. Not only, like I said before, that we are going to benefit from the price appreciation of the asset of the Acet token, but we can also benefit and we can also get some ROI from the staking, which I think is pretty amazing because it is the underlying technology that is keeping everything checked in this project. So The project is pretty amazing. It is safe, it is secure, it has been audited from multiple places. It is well known. The market cap right now is at about $50 million. So it's not a macro cap, but it's also not a micro cap, and it has a lot of room to grow here. Seeing the previous all-time high, it was I think about at about $1.8. And seeing that price point to what we are right now and what we have experienced, it definitely is signaling a strong growth to happen in the next few months, especially when the altcoin season starts, so we can really capitalize in this project. But that's about all I have for you guys in this video. I'll give you guys all the links that will be in the description, so make sure that you get those from there. And if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section. And yeah, this is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly.